welcome to Seabed and Bunkers Communication Television. We are reaching you on our YouTube channel. Assessing and collecting import and export duties, taxes and levies, and accounting for these funds is one of the major core mandates given to the Nigeria Customs Service. To this end, the Tinkan Island Port Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has broken the previous revenue records by generating a whopping sum of 1.57 trillion naira against the 1.52 trillion naira target in 2025. Seabed and Bunkers Communications television crew were at the recent Tinkan Island Customs Media Parley, which took place in Lagos. Details in a moment. Those are maritime journalists chanting songs of praises to the Customs Area Controller of the Tinkan Island Port Command, Comptroller Frank Okechukwu Onyeka, for the job well done during a press conference in which the CAC gave a detailed breakdown of revenue collected for the year 2025 up to the half of the month of December 2025.
As strengthening internal coordination, we provided efficiency while maintaining effective control. We also made conscious efforts to create an enabling environment for legitimate trade. When processes are transparent and predictable, compliance naturally improves. To this end, the command sustained regular and meaningful engagement with stakeholders, including importers, licensed custom agents, terminal operators, and shipping companies, to resolve challenges, clarify policies, and build trust. Beyond revenue collection, the command remained firm on its enforcement mandate through intelligence-led operations and vigilant monitoring. We recorded signal seizures of prohibited items and improperly these items contravene existing laws and regulations unequivocally that the attainment of our annual revenue target does not in any way signify relaxation of our operational standards or enforcement activities. The command will not ease its vigilance even for the remaining part of the year.
According to Comptroller Frank Okechukwu Onyeka, before now, the command was assigned a revenue target of 1.524 trillion naira for the 2025 fiscal year. But with the help of God Almighty, Comptroller General of the Nigeria Customs Service, Bashir Adewale Adeniyi, MFR, his wife, and the headquarters management team, all officers of Tinkan Island Customs, government and private Tinkan port agencies, numerous stakeholders, and the media cooperation, they've been able to generate a total sum of 1.576 trillion naira, exceeding the target of over 1.8 billion naira, still counting. Comptroller Onyeka described the achievement as a reflection of discipline, professionalism, and collective commitment by officers and men of the command, adding that the performance was the product of the ongoing remodeling, reforms, and improved processes in the service.
We'll give it to my CGC, my indefatigable CGC, Dr. Bashir Adewale Adeniyi, MFR PSC Daga. He has come to change the narrative. You know, it's something that if you don't start, you can't do it. He mooted the idea that we should see how we can impact on the immediate environment, right? You pick schools, pick hospitals, whatever you can do for the betterment of the lot of Nigerians, you do. That to me was more than instructive. It was the way to go.
While speaking on one-stop shop, the CAC, Frank Onyeka, reaffirmed that the command will improve more on the current template.
One-stop shop is something I implemented before I came here. You recall that I said earlier on that there's nothing like multiple alerts. So invariably, I started it before it was graciously approved and accepted to be implemented by the CGC. So one-stop shop is the way to go. You see, if you as a trader go to point A, and point A has about 6 alerts before anything happens, and point 4 probably has only 1. As a trader, you not go to point A now, you go to point 4. And that has assisted me greatly. So one-stop shop is something we keyed into from day one before it came to fusion by the service.
One of the major pillars of the command's successes in 2025, the comptroller explained, was the deliberate effort to eliminate revenue leakages and operational bottlenecks, which has been streamlined into one.
We are here to facilitate trade and make the environment a bit more conducive to our trading public. To that extent, therefore, I spoke to my stakeholders, of course, started with my team. We appreciated that, and we stopped multiple alerts. Multiple alert, as far as I'm concerned, was something that had gone and is buried. So if, as a trader, you know that whatever the infraction is, you're going to face one source. If it's violation that has picked it, violation will face and address it on behalf of the command. If it's compliance that are picked it, compliance will pick and address on behalf of the command. If it's CPC that picked it, CPC will address on behalf of the command. So multiple alerts were gone, and that, in my opinion, was very encouraging. It was something to go by, and the feedback I have from the trading public and our partners made me very comfortable. And I can say to a great extent that assisted us to get to where we are.
The realization of the 1.57 trillion naira was also as a result of the level of compliance by importers. With this, the CAC also commended the stakeholders for facilitating trade in which the presence of compliance wasn't left out.
I've enjoyed massive cooperation from you guys. You guys have been there for us. You guys have been consistent. You guys have been compliant to an extent. Our employers, those of us who are here to be 100% compliant, should try, because compliance is the way to go. Orok just asked me a question. If we are compliant, we'll not be asking how many hours it's going to take us to do things. Right? Let's declare appropriately, tell ourselves the truth, pay the necessary taxes and levies, perform examination. Nobody stops your container on the road.
He also expressed the Nigeria Customs Service's readiness for the national single window with the introduction of Odogu platform and other reform revenue leakages have reduced to a very large extent.
National single window. Everything comes into the one box. Everybody attends to it in one box. Another normal circumstance should not waste time. We're expecting to have better results, better performance, and the trading public should be better and happier by it.
Most so, bulk cargo, general merchandise, and the importation of used vehicles accounted for the bulk of revenue inflows at the ports. He further noted that strict adherence to customs procedures, diligent cargo examination, and effective valuation ensure that all government revenues due on imports were fully collected.
Starting today, right, you've come alongside, you've assessed today. Today is what, Tuesday? By the grace of God, Thursday afternoon, you should leave with your consignment in Tinkan Island Port. Assuming without considering that there are no issues.
The CAC Frank Okechukwu Onyeka elaborated on the benefits of Advanced Economic Operator AEO, which are faster customs clearance, fewer inspections, reduced costs, and global competitiveness.
We have a template on ground for those of us who are qualified, right? Those who are qualified and have the knowledge have keyed into it. The problem we're having, a good number of people are qualified, but they don't have the knowledge. That's the extent that we have now said, okay, let us give them some grace time for them to be able to now ask questions, go to the headquarters. Of course, there's a table, there's a desk for that purpose in T&T, right? So you get there, make inquiries. Once you are compliant, it makes this easy for all of us. It's even good for me that you are an AEO compliant trader. It makes it very easy for me. Makes it seamless, right? So we're going to talk to our stakeholders, which we have been doing. We've spoken to our partners that what we need is knowledge. Let them build capacity to know what it takes. Once you know what it takes, you home and drive with us.
Stay tuned. We are coming your way again. We'll come your way again with another top story.